need to gather my thoughts. I'm kind of taken back right now. Whatever. I said, I understand that. This is a lot. No problem. So from there, he kind of tells me he's hurt and all those things. I said, I understand. I was like, look, I'm still supposed to come down and train with DBs, a house athlete. Do I need to find you somebody else? I just don't want to leave those young men hanging. It was the Super Bowl in LA. You guys are splitting to go one way. I was heading back to another spot, so I was walking away, and Alicia was close, and obviously at this point she didn't really want to be face to face with him, but that was Alicia, and I understood that Alicia and he had whatever, but I didn't, right? And so this was one of the lies he told on me. He said I walked by him. I ain't walking by no fucking body.
I watched you that.
So I walk up to him and I look him in his eye and I shake his hand. Because to me, there's an opportunity to tell me we are no longer cool. Or we have a problem. Whatever it is, I'm comfortable with it, but I want to talk about it like a man because, man, we are grown adults with children. We can't walk around beefing. We can't walk around fighting. Let's walk around with an understanding of how we'll move around each other so everybody's respectful, or at least everyone's aware. Walk up to him, shake his hand, I think everything's good. And so for weeks, I'm on Zoom calls teaching these DBs. I don't have time for Zoom calls to not be getting paid for them, but with an understanding we had with him and the understanding I had with Mo, I do that. Then it's time for me to go down and train him, and he sends his assistant down, doesn't come down himself, doesn't call me to tell Mo that he doesn't want me in the building, which is fine, but I gave you that opportunity before. So now, you've let me know indirectly, passive-aggressively, that we have an issue. Cool. Even after that, man, every time he would say something about me, or his new partners would say something about me, I'd take the high road. Because I'm winning. Right. Yeah, I'm talking about you if this sucks. I'm talking about you if this ain't good.
That's true.
It's hard to have to admit that it's phenomenal. It's hard to have to admit that this was my vision for what I was doing, but I'm not a good enough person to get it there. And the thing is, in my imperfection, I got grace for him. I said from the beginning, I think we both should have the opportunity to win. I think we both should have an opportunity to be individually great. You'll never be whole from that situation. You'll never be whole. And he relied on Alicia. It wasn't 1.8. It was 1.6. I've actually seen it. How it's broken down. The paperwork. I've seen the paperwork of how it's broken down. That she gives up her rev share, what it takes to have a 13-time Emmy Award winner make your show a great show. I've seen the paperwork. Right? I've seen the amount of times in litigation things have been pushed, things have been challenged, things have been brought down, and when she's just trying to make herself whole of what she spent. I know that 2 years later or a year later, he comes back and he finally gives y'all something. Like, I know those things. And I get it, but my point is this. Let it go.
Oh, go ahead. Hold on.
Super Bowl 58. The more times you take, the more automatic entries you get for a chance to win. Individually.
Let it go because I don't want to talk.
But that's the thing, he can't let it go. He need that. He need this circuit. People don't understand. Bad business is bad business. Again, where are your people? Like, where your people at? Everybody that was there, where they at? That's my question, bro. And I think,
they gone. They gone.
Told Alicia she had 30% equity in the company. Like, and then turn around and say, well, I was confused. Like, cut the bullshit, man. Go start an OnlyFans. That's what you should do.
Hey,
you need some money, go start it.
Hey, what's that mean, the Denzel thing? That's brother stop.
Hey, that's what's going on. Another thing, too. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
This motherfucker did not tell me to get my teeth done. That's the shit.
I didn't want to ask you about that because I was going to say, you took his advice and now you're a Tinder.
I am a child. I appreciate you saying that.
See how you flip up when you feel out? You don't have to. When it comes to outside forces, I can do this.
Dr. Amira Gounier is my wife's real good friend. We all know Wale.
Yeah, we all know Wale.
I didn't have to go through that weird-looking motherfucker to get my teeth done, and I don't take advice from people like that, because I see what happens when you give people advice. That was the funniest thing in the world. You gonna use my knew I had wrapped to Possum T. She been wanting me to get rid of them after Possum T. When did they go? Like Possum and Raccoon? Rodents. Oh my God. I knew what it looked like. That's my wife been telling me for years to do it. That's the funny. You want leverage off a motherfucker getting his teeth done? That's what I'm saying. That's when you.
Hey, it did take you from face for radio to face for TV, though.
You be nice now.
You might believe in your own lies.
It really ain't. Honestly, funny though, Freddie T. Man. Like you mentioned OnlyFans. Let's just say you was just like hanging out, you know. Your significant other, you find out she got an OnlyFans. Now, we also have to remember this is Joe Smith's wife, who had a previous occupation that wouldn't make having an OnlyFans surprising. So they have the interaction video. Now, this is what I'm saying about the video, at least the initial video. Joe Smith is talking to the air at one point, and she's videoing him. And she turns around, they're having a conversation. Either Joe Smith is very Christian and doesn't curse, or he wasn't mad enough to curse, because he was very controlled. And he continued to talk about this on video, which I wouldn't. Alright? Once I realized you're videoing me, something got to stop. You were hot. Either the conversation got, do you think she's supposed to tell him? Like if she's gonna have an OnlyFans, would you or would you be okay with your significant other having an OnlyFans?
I would not be okay with my significant other having OnlyFans because of the fact that you shouldn't be putting that out to the world. That's mine. That's what we said. Yes, I do. Now that should be my material. It's one thing. The modeling and all. I always say that we talk about the nudity, the naked beach and all stuff like. There's models out there that wear a string over their nipples and a G-string. And you showing damn near everything. But when it's an actual porn, it's an actual action of sexual things with someone else, that's when it's kind of out of line to me. So I'm not saying it's okay, but to answer your first question, if you start a candy company, if you open an ice cream stand, I believe you should tell your significant other. If you do anything in business, especially something that's going to embarrass knowingly, like, she could be surprised at your top. Knowingly might be embarrassing to your significant other. You should let them know that. To any business, but especially that business.
Freddie T, but you don't think her having experience as an adult film star as an individual? No, I'm just trying to find a nice way to put it, because it is. That's how it is. It's an adult woman, and she's married. I'm trying to be respectful. And then an adult film star past makes it one of those things where she said, Joe, you knew who I was when you met me. And he was like, that's who you were, though. That's supposed to stop.
Right. You know, Too Short said, you can't turn us into a housewife. I said last week, knew his personality. And I think Joe knew his personality. You know, and I believe this whole thing seemed kind of scamish.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's like five people that
they It's clout. It's clout that drives traffic to her OnlyFans.
That's what I'm saying.
She said it. You know, I think in all of it, her demeaning attitude towards Joe, I don't really like that, because even on her interview with TMZ, she said before we got married, so she confirmed it. She also said he worked for me in the movie.
Yo, put on voice isolation, bitch. I got done, dude. No, Steve, I said put on voice isolation. All that background noise.
Set now to kick this one
What's
away,
that?
and off it goes.
That drives me to believe that he knew about it the entire time, and they're doing whatever it takes to make himself. She even said it. She also said, you know, in my past life, I did whatever I needed to do to make sure I was financially okay. I'm gonna do it now. I ain't got no problem with it. So I think this whole thing is kind of scamish. I think Joe knew. But again, even if he didn't, they got to figure out in their household, man. I'm not out of my camel. I'm straight.
You know, hell no. I'm tripping, bro. Freddie, I'm tripping, though. I'm tripping. Your OnlyFans should probably go crazy. Like, mysterious thing.
No. I'm talking about that. So I can see.
I feel like Dwight Howard was fit.
You got a lot of noise in your background.
Because just about read, he made like 80 M's playing, right? So like, Joe Smith was the first overall pick. I saw 86 M's. Top 3 maybe. I can't remember. Sure. And I don't know his numbers. I don't like stats out, so I like to count no man's pocket. If they blew 86 M's or whatever it was, and she is doing, like you saying, whatever it takes to keep them living their lifestyle. That was a big ass house. I even say that. I told him I see the other day a month ago. He showed me a picture of his goddaughter. Look, cute girl. He told me, look at it. She was saying, what you call you? Bobby. He showing me the video, but I'm looking at the baby. But I saw the hallway behind her. And that bitch went straight to the disappeared. So I say that to say, I'm looking at the house in the video. I'm like, this is a nice ass house. They living good. And if she's trying to upkeep that by any means necessary, I couldn't deal with it, but I can commend her for that.
I think one, it is too, right? What goes on in someone's home is their business until they make it everyone else's business. Like, this isn't a conversation for the world if when he found out or when they're having that discussion or argument or whatever it is about him discovering her OnlyFans, it's not video. And then so once it's video, it now does bring in the scrutiny of the barbershop, the scrutiny of the conversation, the scrutiny of conversations had between man and wife, or man and husband, or wife and wife in different homes, because like this is a real thing. And what happens is like what you said though, Chan, it goes into other things. If you start a snowball stand, do you share? If we're gonna do this certain business and it's all these things, like the thing I think that's difficult is what you said, Freddie, is in thinking that it could be a scam. I don't think you ever want your marriage to be a scam. I don't think you ever want pieces of your relationship to be a scam, because then it starts to draw us to question like the integrity that we can show to one another, right? Because we're all imperfect, and like everybody has their stuff. Some people's things are easier to get over than other people's things. Some people's things infringe on the negotiations with their significant others, but we all have our stuff. So what happens is as we grow and learn one another, we figure out what part of their stuff we can accept. Right? And Channing, you have great sayings like you gotta love your crumbs, because everybody has a crumb. You know, think about a bag of chips. Like if you offer me Funyuns, I want you to offer me a Funyuns challenge. Like get a whole one. I want a real ring. Right? Because when we get to the bottom, it's the cracked ones and the crumbs. But like the bottom of that bag sometimes can be really tasty. Right? And so if you can figure out if your significant other, like they bullshit, if it works for you and you can live with it, but like the hard part, and like I'm guilty of this myself, is like you don't even love your crumbs. Like you're embarrassed about what's at the bottom of your bag. And like when you're embarrassed about what's at the bottom of your bag, like how can I share it with you? How can I give it to you? How can I feel like I can say here is truly who I am, and expect you not to reject me, respect you to still love me, expect you to still accept me, but I can't damn accept myself. Or I've been told that this piece of me for so long is not only not what you wanted, it's unacceptable for everybody, but I want you and I want this, and this is how we got to do it. You know, and so like for her, like I don't know how real it is, like I don't know what the situation is, but it is like one of those things. How many conversations have we had about
y'all don't make none of
conversations that we had about our struggles?
Y'all don't make flurries.
And if in those conversations you're imploring me to go be the man of the house, and I refuse to, then I can't be mad at you for deciding to do what's within your skill set. And it sucks that that's a part of her skill set, but you knew this was a part of her skill set when you met her.
I think some people are infatuated by this ideology of marriage and having that title. Marriage is the Super Bowl of relationships, right? You win some, you lose some. You get out there, think you're ready to play. Get your ass kicked.
I remember in San Francisco back in the day. That Jerry Wright with 200.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know, man. I hope Joe is good in all of this. Because if whatever the case is, as she says, it's just our financial struggles. You hate to see anybody that have made the sort of money that Joe made. However many millions anybody can make. I never want to see anybody, even me. Because, really going back to that real quick, that's why I deferred everything back. Like I could have said, you know what, since you want to be that way, I'll snatch all these old episodes down. Because you didn't have the right to use my name, image, or likeness. So I was like, I'm going to give you one. I'll take this little check. I don't need it. I probably put that in the casino. So I let him keep the episode. So now I'm doing you a solid. But, I hate to see anybody really doing real bad. But if you wrong somebody, you figure out a way to make it right. And this is for B still. As pissed off as I am at you, bro, for lying, I still give you grace. I hope you can bounce back. But in the meantime, I gotta tell people the truth. Because you're full of shit.
Let me get back to the crumbs thing, because I thought about something. To appreciate somebody's crumbs, you gotta know. And know your own. That's why I hate this thing. It might have been Ocho and talking about he don't want to know his woman at forward or not know she going number 2 and all that. That's the dumbest thing in the world. If you get with a woman that ain't heard of forward and don't think she shits, what are you talking about? That's the dumbest thing in the world. I want to see you have the flu. I want to see you get the shingles. I was like, that's how you get the learn fox. Do you have a chicken pox? Because you're going to get the shingles when you're 50. Like, that's the thing. The dumbest thing in the world is like, people don't want to see the crumbs and they act like they're not there. That's why I think people do in relationships. No, don't show me that. I don't want to see it. It's something, it's actually something I did. And it's not little stuff, but like trying to hide the financials from your significant other and things like that. Like, if you really love that person, y'all gonna last forever, it gotta all be over. The crumbs, the financial side, the businesses, that's what I'm talking about. If y'all really love each other, y'all really gonna make this work, there shouldn't be secrets behind anything with that. And the crumbs are the worst thing. That's what you gotta love. I love the big funyuns. They're excellent. But the little bag at the bottom, I have to know they're there and don't act in relationships. Scoop them over. In relationships, don't act like that orange powder's not at the bottom of that Cheeto bag. That orange powder's there. If you act like it's not there, you ain't gonna be mad when you find out that she got IBS. And she might, you know what I'm saying? Like, you find out about this IBS, I think so you go have that. 2 years in, so every morning you get a throw wall one morning, she think you going to work, but you forget something. Yeah, come back, she really get loose. Oh, so that's what you do with the dogs. Y'all just went to dinner tonight. Y'all went to lunch today. Y'all ate breakfast. So where is this food going? This girl take a shit.
That's crazy.
Hey, I think it's a respect thing. I asked my youngest, she had her first little boyfriend, and I was like, babe, they don't call him that little. And that was you were called first little boyfriend. I'm 44, he's 18.
So he's little.
That's dismissive. No. He's little.
I'm not talking with him.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Not at first. What? Don't get me wrong now, too, though. Don't be cranking them up and ripping it. Like, don't be it a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect me a little bit.
What about that just dozed off slip out, though? You roll over, y'all together, and then you just relax, you get loose. You say sorry. You say excuse me. You say excuse me. Go sleep. Oh, I thought you act like you ain't heard that. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? Like she just gonna open the blinds up and look out.
No, but see, no, I feel like that. I feel like if that happens, it's just a great moment.
Mono, you pété in front of the dame?
You make a joke about it being funky and like you.
Ou pété devant femme yo?
From the 50, it's gone. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
But have you?
Give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break.
Yeah.
And now they have an opportunity.
You gotta be with the person.
This Philly offense set to go. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal is shut out right now. They can really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Well, what you like? But you gotta keep at the bottom of the covers. Keep at the bottom of the covers.
But since we're talking about basketball relationships, marriages, let's get to the Pippins and the Jordans. I want to ask y'all, what y'all think about that?
I'm gonna say this.
Another try after the first down.
Marcus Jordan and Lawson Pippen are in a true loving relationship. If that is Jordan Clark, I want to be a part of it. I would hope that if he truly feels this way about me, that he was married to for him, that he want me to be involved. I would be honored to be Jordan's best man. But I'm not going to be, because this is Clark, man, and everybody knows more than me that Jordan's going to be, and you would probably pick him over me as well. So it's going to be Jordan.
Yeah, right. So that part, and also the last name part of it.
So they said, though, it would be Jordan, it wouldn't be Pippen Jordan. But I think it should be Pippen Jordan, right? Because we thought they was going to only get 6 rings. They going to get 7 rings together, right? And on top of that, we thought we just had the last dance in the dynasty. Now we got forever with Pippen and Jordan.
I see what you did.
Like, don't you?
We're not a last dance. Or the first
They
dance.
ain't gonna get a first dance. So I think hyphenating would be monumental. And like, you just imagine every difference.
Hold on.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as
What
well
happened?
as the second half is underway. A very interesting.
Yeah, these shit's crazy, bro.
I know they're losing Charles, but
The parlay, I just sent y'all the parlay.
sidekick risky.
They sleeping?
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side.
They still not?
No, they are.
Oh,
The special teams
let me
coordinator,
go check on them.
they sell their key plays each and every
What
week.
you crying for?
I was like, girl, literally lay down.
You need daddy. You got your homie here.
That's what I said. I was like, so you're gonna leave kicking, and she didn't.
You got your homie right here talking about you. This is what you asked for.
Right. I was like, do you want to take it to go home? She was like, no.
Oh,
And then I was like, okay, relax for 10 minutes.
so KK was sleeping when all this was happening?
KK was in bed. She was ready to go. She was ready to go.
Shotgun snap for Goff. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets this inside
Unbelievable.
5 yards. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Back to throw, Goff. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time this fall. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. So that Charles, maybe the play that
This is what you got your buddy here. She's in the front or the back.
And if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question
go to
is,
sleep.
can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the 3rd quarter.
Just cut it. Just cut it. Just cut it.
On the scoreboard.
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But first down, Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown.
You're gonna have to. You have to. This is what you asked for.
Take it down.
You wanted her to come over there. I planned to sleep over.
Oh, that was a nice job. The quarterback and receiver reading the pressure.
That's your friend.
They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
You finish your screen. Now tomorrow you can watch Child's Play.
So another
Child's
there.
Play.
He's hitting on fewer than half his
You should. Child's Play 1. Just watch Child's Play 1. You should. Watch it now. You're not sleeping. You're not sleeping. No, she was watching Scream. I told her to watch Child's Play 1. She's scared. I'm like, bro, watch Child's Play 1. Watch. Yeah, Chucky. Just watch the movie.
He had his eyes
Solid. It's not even that bad, this is. It's not even that bad. Trust me. It's not bad, this is. She'll be alright.
Didn't get it all the way into the end zone, but if they don't score now, you won't just get teased. They'll be
She's gonna go.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception.
You said it is comfortable. I bet it's comfortable. I bet it's very comfortable. I bet it's very comfortable.
Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
Yeah, the guest room bed comfy too.
That's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
Well, PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, get a bagel. Oh, get a bagel, because ain't nobody going to make the chocolate bread. Get a bagel. Get a bagel. Tomorrow, chocolate bread. I'll just cook chocolate bread. Tomorrow. Just get a bagel. Just get a bagel. Bagel and go to bed. Oh, boy.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
No, buen back in drive, no. Oh, no, that was me. Back in drive. Steve ain't come to work. He can't sleep. I'm shocked he ain't sleep yet. Oh, you getting ready.
And the Eagles come up here first and 10.
You getting ready.
25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his target.
I knew he was going there.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Steve's off the line.
Down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down. Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith. And it's going to be another
quite a lot more,
as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line.
Ain't nothing better than Sprite, dog.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He was defended by Tracy Walker.
Back to throw again. And this is caught. It's Brown. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Oh
my goodness, here's a fifth interception.
Yo, bitch ass.
By Tracy Walker.
To the crib, nigga. To the crib, nigga. To the crib, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I'm playing some sorry ass nigga.
An interception return for a Lions touchdown. They're trying to make something happen here this third quarter, CD, but I don't
tired.
think
Oh,
exactly what they had in
he moving slow, Munchkin dude, it's okay, Munchkin dude. Once he woke you up, Munchkin dude. Want to say hi to the boys? Say hi to the boys. Say hi to the boys. Munchkin dude, hi to the boys. Hi to the boys. Hi. Hi to the boys.
He had a big stretch when he was coming out.
I know, that's right.
He stopped halfway just to and he was shaking too.
Your peer has conceded the game. Trash. He sucks.